Something interesting has just been captured by a local resident in Wales. Mr. Davies took the photograph in Newport, Wales. The images were captured this month, and he and his friends posted them to social media. This comes after residents across the UK have reported some strange activity in the sky, and some of those who saw the photographs put forward some suggestions in order to explain it. Those who saw the images said that it could have been a fire tornado. Tornadoes cause immense strife, destroying buildings, farms, cars, humans, and animal lives. Sometimes the horror of a tornado can be amplified by fire. As if the sheer force of air wasn't terrifying enough, the element can combine with fire and create a fire whirl, fire devil, or fire tornado. One person said the following: "Fire tornado is an event that can start very quickly, and that's what we're most likely seeing here." End quote. However, one person quickly shut this down by responding with the following: "To the people that are commenting that this is a fire tornado, need to remember that this was captured in South Wales. There's never been a fire tornado recorded in Wales. In the last few days we had nothing but downpour and rain. This has nothing to do with fire. Google weather for Wales, and you'll understand our average weather and humidity is a very wet place." End quote. As some suggested, tornadoes in the UK are very rare, and they don't cause anywhere near the level of destruction as some other tornadoes. For some perspective, tornadoes across the United States can cause between $2 to $4 million worth of damage, while tornadoes across the UK cause an average between £10,000 to £15,000, or $20,000 worth of damage. The cost in the UK goes towards cleaning up trees that have fallen down, any minor damage to nearby houses, and if things like flower pots have fallen over. Another person said the following about the photographs: "This is definitely not a fire tornado. My partner and I live in the United States and we've seen them with our own eyes, and they don't look like this. I'm not sure what this is. It looks strange either way." End quote. As of right now, people can't seem to agree on what the photographs show. Another interesting story has just come out of Phoenix, Arizona, with residents saying that a mysterious rattle has been waking them up during the night, while others have reported that they've been getting migraines ever since the rattle started. Locals have said that in the last few weeks the rattling is happening more consistently and frequently. It's led residents to complain about the noises, and even report them to the local police force. One resident said the following: "It was just a jolt at first, and we'd feel it 2 or 3 times out of the year. As of yesterday it was happening around 20 times every hour, just a steady shake." Mr. Jackson said he's even recorded his windows rattling, and said that his house is not old, saying that the windows are in good condition. Mr. Jackson's wife said the following: "It rattles in the house, but not only in the house but outside it sounds like someone is jackhammering. It's very unusual, but when it happens it really does scare you because you don't know if your windows are going to break, or if your house is going to drop. You just don't know what it is." The family definitely know that these rattles are going on because it's causing damage, with both of them saying that cracks have started to appear around the property. They said the following: "I probably have around 30 cracked tiles in different spots." Another homeowner said the following: "Many of us in the neighbourhood are hearing these sounds, and it's starting to get to a lot of people. It's the constant noises that are affecting me most, but I know that some people's properties have actually been damaged by these rattles. No one seems to know where they're coming from." While this resident said the following: "Lately it's been happening a lot, and it's really annoying. It's really hard to go to bed. It's just constant shaking, like constant. It just doesn't stop." Mr. Jackson said the following: "You get a little lethargic when it happens, like a dizzy spell comes over at first, and then it goes away real quick. but just before it hits it's like you're not 100%. Some have compared this noise to the hum, although residents living in the region have said that the two are different, as this constant shaking is actually causing damage to property. Residents across the United States have reported in detail a strange humming sound of unknown origin. It didn't take long, however, for this strange hum to be treated more seriously, when further reports began coming in one after the other. Nicknamed the hum, this strange noise was first reported back in the early 1990s, which sparked Joe Mullins, a local professor of engineering at the University of New Mexico, to conduct research into the matter. He found that the hum itself could only be heard by a very select group of people that only made up around 2% of the local population. After setting up sensitive equipment and doing extensive testing on the area, he could not find any unusual vibrations or sounds. Whether the noise itself was caused by external or internal factors was completely undetermined. Not only did this puzzle the professor, but it seemed to be an unexplainable phenomenon for other researchers who looked into the matter. To this day, reports of strange humming sounds at different times of the day have been heard, and no one finds themselves to be any closer to an answer after all these years. As of right now, it's not known where or what's causing these mysterious noises. So what do you make of these announcements? Be sure to leave your questions and answers in the comments section below, and help us to grow this community while working to solve these unexplained mysteries. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos.